Okay, so this next question we've talked about, it's hard to decide. I mean, family, friends, of course, you take care of all of them. But what would you do?
Most of them.
Right. But what would you do if you won your share of the money tonight?
I'd call a financial advisor. But let's check in with News 18's Kayla Sullivan. She spoke with a Purdue financial expert today about the smartest way to handle your billion-dollar prize if you're the winner tonight. Kayla?
Yes, hypothetically speaking, of course, you've just won the $1.5 billion Powerball. But don't be too quick to action. Purdue Extension Specialist David Evans says there's a lot to think about when you win that much money. If Larry Sepik wins the $1.5 billion Powerball Wednesday night, he says he knows just how he would spend it.
I take care of my family and friends in some way, but I think the bulk of it I'd give away.
But not so fast. Purdue Extension Specialist David Evans says people should know how they're going to spend that money just yet. There's a lot to consider, and the first thing Evans suggests is staying anonymous. He says people take advantage of winners.
Having that much money all of a sudden becomes dangerous, really.
So if you want to protect yourself, you've got to lay low, which actually is Evans' next suggestion.
Maybe escape to a Zen location, some kind of Japanese or Indian temple for a while. You've got the money, right? So just go and maybe Machu Picchu and just think about, who you are, what you want to do with this.
But before you go spending too much money, find yourself a certified financial planner.
You haven't gone public, so you can maybe pretend like you don't have any money. Tell them what your dreams are, and then when they tell you how much money you'd need to fulfill those dreams, just drop it on them, right? Like drop the mic. Here's the money. It's ready to go.
He says have fun with your financial planner, but make sure you hire a tax attorney for more serious matters.
I mean, the IRS is going to pay attention to you now. Before you won this lottery, they didn't care who you were, but now they want to know everything about you.
Pay off your debt, get yourself set up for retirement, and maybe even take care of your family's future too, if that's important to you.
If you have kids and grandkids, get all their education paid for.
He says it's tons of fun to think about, but your odds of winning, well, they're pretty laughable.
The odds of getting a snake bite are like, 100 times higher. There's lightning. there's all kinds of things that have odds that are just hundreds and hundreds of times more likely that you'll encounter than this is.
That's why Evans isn't playing in this Powerball, and he doesn't suggest anyone living paycheck to paycheck should either. He says only buy a ticket if you can afford to lose. Kayla Sullivan, News 18.